Hello and welcome to the talk with Gabriela Civico. Gabriela, you are the director of the CEV, the Center for European Volunteering in Brussels. I would like to ask you 3 questions. First, what does the election to be an European capital city mean for the selected cities, for CEV, and for cooperation in volunteering on the European level? What could or should this move provoke?
Thank you. For the winning candidate cities, it should mean that they can boost their volunteering at the local level, that they can have visibility about the way that they support and promote volunteering at the European level, providing inspiration to the other municipalities across Europe for good ideas about how to have a good volunteering strategy at the local level. We hope that through the competition, we bring the European context, European values, the European perspective to the local level. And we can also bring the excellent examples of volunteering strategies, volunteering frameworks that we see at the local level to the European level to get mobility, to motivate and inspire those other cities and other municipalities who are looking to develop better their volunteering strategies and their volunteering policies. And between we try to organize European projects, events, study visits, so that the people working and volunteering in the different cities involved in the competition can exchange ideas, information, motivate, energize each other, and have really a cross-implementation of all the different ideas about good volunteering at the local level with really high quality and really good impact. We take the policy agenda for volunteering in Europe from the European level to the local level through the competition, and also now the new blueprint for European volunteering as a way of connecting all the strategies, all the policies around European volunteering together. And this is why we are always pleased when cities participate in the competition.
What are your future goals for the development of volunteering in Europe? Gabriela, you have to tell me, please. Is there a roadmap or something like this?
Yes, we have a new blueprint for European volunteering. It was just recently approved by our CEV members in the General Assembly. And with that blueprint, we want to bring to policymakers the vision that volunteers are not only service deliverers, but they play a huge role in social cohesion, in implementing European values, in delivering social transformation, and in playing a huge role in providing the space for the interpersonal relationships between people at the local level, which is so important for social cohesion and good quality of life at the local level. The blueprint focuses on 5 different areas. We look at the way that there can be independent and inclusive engagement for all citizens. We also focus very much on new methods for volunteering and how new volunteers can get involved in an inclusive way. We want to make sure that people are empowered to volunteer and that volunteering organizations, non-formal initiatives are also empowered to engage those willing citizens who want to volunteer. We want to make sure that the contribution is appreciated by the policymakers, by society. We want to make sure that the media gives a good portrayal of volunteers and that volunteers are recognized for the efforts that they do. And lastly, in this blueprint, we want to make it be known that volunteering is a non-paid activity, but it is not cost-free. For good quality volunteering, we need resources for coordination, we need resources for training, This is really essential for good quality volunteering in Europe. And the blueprint for European Volunteering 2030 provides exactly a roadmap for how we want volunteering to be between now and 10 years' time, making sure that it's really a values-based activity that allows citizens to create the Europe that they want to see, based on democracy, human rights, and European values. And we hope that all of us together, different stakeholders in the public and private, for-profit and not-for-profit sector, we can really see the outcomes that the blueprint envisages in terms of better understanding, better recognition, and better appreciation of the role of volunteering beyond service delivery and more connected with what it means for the social fabric of society, well-being of all, and the quality of life for all.
Thank you. And last, I would like to ask you a personal question. What keeps you going? What keeps you going for these ambitious aims? What motivates you, dear Gabriela?
I think it's the constant belief that we can together create a better world, that we can see human rights really defended and supported and respected, that working together, acting together, engaging together, we can have equal opportunities for all. And that this is not just the role of the state, this is not just the role of workers, but this is really the role of every citizen together to support each other in solidarity. And anything that we can do as the Center for European Volunteering with our members, with our partners to achieve this is really great. Somebody said to me once about volunteering and volunteers that volunteers don't really see problems as unsurmountable. They see problems as something to be solved and always try to find the way to solve them. And I think people who volunteer are always ready to help others, to help society, to help the community, because maybe nobody else will. So volunteers are always ready to step up, to make that commitment, to make that choice, to help, to be a helping hand in the society. And anything that I can do in my job, anything we can do with our European Volunteering Capital initiative that will enable and support those citizens to create the better world, to create Europe, in this case, based on European values that we want to see, then this is what keeps me going, it's what keeps me motivated, because I know the huge work that volunteers do, the huge effort that volunteers do, and how much the infrastructure, the support, the training is really needed for them to make that impact.
Thank you so much, dear Gabriela, for this chat we had. We are happy to be a part of the European voluntary community and the opportunity to learn from each other. I hope we can stay in contact in the years to come. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We will. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you.